Man, great morning, man. Great morning. Really quick, man. We're gonna touch a couple little topics, man. The first one, man, the importance of protecting family and not just having one person inside the household that can handle firearms, that can protect the family if the man in the house is gone or the woman in the house is gone. We need to make sure that as a whole, a collective, as a family, that there's multiple people who know how to use very particular firearms inside the house to protect the family. All right. So that's the first thing. Make sure everybody in your house train. That's the main thing, man. Because I've been hearing a lot of crazy shit with these people and these damn guns and their families. All right. And the second thing, man, a lot of people. Great morning, great morning. A lot of people, man, keep talking about, you know, if you got a gun, all you need to do is get you a dog and you well protected. That's all you need is a dog. Well, that is so far from the truth because not every dog is going to naturally protect. Majority of the dogs that we see nowadays aren't going to protect the owner because simply they weren't bred in order to do so. Great morning. They weren't bred to do so. So when you get a dog, you need to make sure if it's for protection and family or just protection, you need to make sure that the breeder you get the animal from actually uses those animals for those purposes. You can't go out here and get a dog from a show person that constantly show. That's all they do is show because they start to change the mindset of the dog. They start to change the mindset of the dog. What do I mean by that? They begin the whole process of introducing the puppies to the world by allowing as many people as possible to put their hands on those dogs. Where a person like me, I am so selective of who gets to touch my puppies. I am so selective of who gets to get my puppies because I know my dogs, they the shit. I'm going to boast about my animals because I know for a fact if you get a dog from me and you say, look, I want it for, my family and I want to make sure that my family is protected by this animal, I tell everybody the main damn thing. Keep strangers away from the dog. Keep strangers away from the dog. Now, what does that do? What does keeping strangers away from the dog do for the actual animal? It allows the animal to start to recognize friend from foe. If your dogs are bred solid enough and you put that extra little work in, your dogs will be able to tell the difference between friend and foe. When foe come around, your dog's going to stand up. They're going to bulk up like this. They're going to get to growling a little bit to where you hear and you just calm them down. Now with friends, the dogs come through. They bulk up a little bit. They notice the person and they relax. They relax. So we can't just go out here and buy any damn dog thinking that any damn dog is going to protect you. And it's crazy because the conversation that I tuned into the other night on YouTube, they were talking about guns and dogs and having both to protect the family. The person was like, man, I got these bullies, man. It came off such and such bloodline and my dog will protect. But we don't know none of that bloodline to protect. How the hell can you have an exotic dog that's going to protect you? How the hell can you have an overweight dog that's going to protect you? Yeah, your dog might bark, but your dog ain't about shit. What do I mean by that? If somebody flinch at your dog like that, your dog's tuck and tail and go in the opposite direction. Because the barking isn't of a protective type of bark, it's of a fearful type of bark. They are unsure. They are really unsure. So you have to play with that very, very safely because you can take a dog that you think is going to protect you and all that fear barking and shit that they doing can actually turn around and the dog can lash out on this owner. And if you get the dog to lash out on this owner, then you say, well, maybe it's the breeder's fault. Where in all actuality, it's your fault for not understanding what kind of dog you really got. You really thought your dog was tough, but your dog showed fear. And because you try to put your dog into that fearful situation that it was scared of already, the dog lashes out at you. So that's a no-go. Please make sure if you're getting a dog for protection that you get it from a reputable person who can actually teach you and tell you what you need to do in order for that dog to be a protector over your family. All right. Other than that, Man, ladies, please get your concealed weapons licenses and get out there and train. Train. The more training you can do, the better you will be in situations if they really come about. All right? Much love, much respect, man. I'll catch y'all on the next one.